We often ignore subtle changes in our bodies, dismissing them as stress or minor ailments. Unfortunately, these changes can sometimes be warning signs of something more serious. This is the story of one man's battle with bowel cancer, a disease often diagnosed too late. It's a story of resilience, hope, and the importance of listening to your body. This is a story that needs to be told. Bowel cancer is on the rise, especially among younger adults. It's a silent epidemic, often detected only when it's advanced. This man's journey underscores the importance of early detection and awareness. John, a vibrant man in his late 40s, had always been active and healthy. He was the kind of person who embraced life with enthusiasm, always finding time for a morning jog before heading to work. He enjoyed his work as a graphic designer, a job that allowed him to express his creativity and passion. Outside of work, he cherished every moment spent with his wife and 2 young children, often engaging in playful activities that brought joy to their home. Life was good, or so he thought. John felt content and fulfilled, believing that he had found the perfect balance between his professional and personal life. However, it all began with subtle changes in his bowel movements. At first, it was just a minor inconvenience, something he barely noticed. He experienced constipation more frequently than usual, a condition that started to disrupt his daily routine. The discomfort was becoming harder to ignore. John initially dismissed it as a consequence of his busy lifestyle and dietary habits. He thought perhaps he wasn't eating enough fiber or drinking enough water. Determined to fix the issue, he tried increasing his fiber intake and drinking more water, hoping to alleviate the discomfort. He added more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to his diet, believing that these changes would make a difference. But weeks turned into months, and the discomfort persisted. Despite his efforts, the problem didn't go away. Instead, it seemed to be getting worse. John started experiencing abdominal pain and occasional blood in his stool. These new symptoms were alarming and couldn't be ignored any longer. He felt increasingly fatigued, a stark contrast to his normally energetic self. The fatigue was overwhelming, making it difficult for him to keep up with his usual activities. John knew it was time to seek medical advice, as his health was clearly deteriorating. Concerned about his persistent symptoms, John finally decided to consult his doctor. He described his discomfort, attributing it to stress and dietary factors. The doctor listened attentively, taking note of John's age and the unusual nature of his symptoms. To rule out any serious issues, the doctor recommended a series of tests, including a colonoscopy. The colonoscopy revealed a suspicious mass in John's colon. A biopsy confirmed their worst fears: it was cancerous. John was diagnosed with stage 3 bowel cancer, meaning the cancer had spread to his lymph nodes. The news hit John like a ton of bricks. He was scared, confused, and unsure of what the future held. The weight of the diagnosis pressed down on John. He struggled to comprehend how this could be happening to him. He was relatively young, active, and had no family history of the disease. Fear and uncertainty clouded his thoughts as he grappled with the implications for himself and his family. John's mind raced with questions. How would he tell his wife and children? What would happen to them if the treatment didn't work? The future he envisioned seemed to slip away, replaced by a daunting unknown. Despite the overwhelming fear, a flicker of determination ignited within him. He had to fight this for himself and his loved ones. Sharing the news was one of the hardest things John had to do. He had always been the rock of the family, the one everyone turned to in times of trouble. But now, he found himself in a position where he needed to lean on them. The words caught in his throat as he tried to explain the situation to his wife, her face etched with worry. He could see the fear in her eyes, but also a glimmer of determination. She was ready to fight this battle alongside him. Tears streamed down his children's faces as they grasped the gravity of their father's illness. They were young, but they understood that their lives were about to change in ways they couldn't yet comprehend. However, amidst the tears and fear, a wave of love and support washed over John. He felt a renewed sense of hope, knowing that he wasn't alone in this fight. His family was his greatest strength. His wife, a pillar of strength, held him close, assuring him they would face this challenge together. She whispered words of encouragement, reminding him of all the obstacles they had overcome in the past. His children, despite their young age, displayed remarkable courage and maturity, vowing to be there for their dad every step of the way. They promised to help out more around the house and to keep their spirits high. United in their love for John, they embarked on this arduous journey as a family. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but they were determined to face each challenge head-on, together. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, proving that love and unity could conquer even the toughest of battles. Section 6. The fight begins. Surgery and chemotherapy. John underwent surgery to remove the tumor and affected lymph nodes. The surgery was successful, but the battle was far from over. His treatment plan included several cycles of chemotherapy to target any remaining cancer cells and reduce the risk of recurrence. Chemotherapy was grueling. The side effects, including nausea, fatigue, and hair loss, took a toll on John's body and spirit. There were days when getting out of bed felt impossible. But amidst the pain and discomfort, John held on to the image of his family, their unwavering love fueling his determination to persevere. Section 7. A glimmer of hope. HIPEC treatment. Throughout his treatment, John's medical team explored various options to increase his chances of recovery. They suggested a procedure called HIPEC, or hyperthermic intraperitoneal chemotherapy. HIPEC involves delivering heated chemotherapy directly to the abdominal cavity during surgery, targeting any remaining cancer cells. While HIPEC is a complex procedure with its own set of risks, it offered John a glimmer of hope for a brighter future. He underwent the procedure, enduring the grueling hours with courage and resilience. The medical team remained cautiously optimistic, monitoring his progress closely in the following weeks and months. Section 8. Living with cancer. Finding strength and support. Living with cancer became John's new normal. He learned to navigate the ups and downs of treatment, drawing strength from his family, friends, and medical team. He connected with support groups, finding solace in sharing his experiences and learning from others who understood his journey. John focused on the things he could control: his diet, exercise, and outlook on life. He embraced each day, cherishing the moments with his loved ones. He discovered a newfound appreciation for the simple joys of life, finding beauty in the everyday moments he once took for granted. Section 9. A call to action. Early detection saves lives. Early detection is not just a medical term, it is a lifeline, a beacon of hope for countless individuals and families. It is the difference between a daunting battle and a manageable journey. John's story is a powerful reminder that cancer can affect anyone, regardless of age or lifestyle. He was a vibrant, active individual, living life to the fullest when he received his diagnosis. His story is not unique. It echoes the experiences of many who have faced similar challenges. It highlights the importance of recognizing the symptoms of bowel cancer and seeking medical attention promptly. Symptoms such as changes in bowel habits, blood in the stool, and unexplained weight loss can often be overlooked or dismissed. However, these signs should never be ignored. Early detection dramatically increases the chances of successful treatment and survival. When cancer is caught in its early stages, treatment options are more effective, and the prognosis is significantly better. This can mean the difference between life and death. If you experience persistent changes in your bowel habits, blood in your stool, abdominal pain, or unexplained weight loss, don't ignore the signs. Talk to your doctor. Get screened. These symptoms, though they may seem minor, can be indicative of something much more serious. Your life could depend on it. Making that call, scheduling that appointment, could be the most important decision you ever make. It could save your life or the life of someone you love. John's journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of hope in the face of adversity. Despite the challenges, he remained hopeful and determined, inspiring those around him with his courage and strength. His story serves as a call to action for everyone to prioritize their health, to take proactive steps in maintaining their well-being. Regular checkups, a healthy lifestyle, and being aware of the symptoms can make a significant difference. Raise awareness about bowel cancer and encourage others to do the same. Awareness campaigns, community events, and social media can all play a crucial role in spreading the message and support those battling this disease. Offering a helping hand, a listening ear, or simply being there for someone can provide immense comfort and strength. Together, we can make a difference. By coming together as a community, we can support each other, raise awareness, and ultimately save lives. Early detection saves lives.